great. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to my art studio. You can see behind me right here, this is where I draw. I have my artist drawing desk behind me and my artist lamp. And I have my whiteboard sometimes I use for teaching. And behind me is the rest of my studio. And I'm a children's book illustrator. I've illustrated quite a few children's books. One of them I have right here. This one is called Joshua and Jasmine Go to Kindergarten. And this was made for a school district in Delaware. And I drew all the pictures and all the people. And I really, really love this book. Another book I've illustrated is Untangled. This was for an artist in Colorado about weaving. And so I drew a sheep and a spider, his friend. And if you guys have done paper weaving with your art teachers at home, you know, we go over, under, and the sheep gets in a lot of mischief. He gets tied up and he has a lot of trouble. One thing I really love drawing is fish, and I wanted to show you some of my fish. This is a seahorse that I drew and painted, and it was a painting. And then I drew another fish, and if you go to KickstART Gallery, you can see the real painting, the actual painting. This is a copy of the painting. But I love painting fish, and you can see all of my detail and my lines. And then let's see another. This one is called a big-eyed fish because he has a big eye. It's a real fish. They live in Alaska. He was like, oh. And that's kind of, yep, just like that face, guys. But the one thing that I really like to draw is zombies. In 2014, Mr. McNeece, my husband, and I wrote a book that is on iTunes Books for $2, and it's only for the iPad. So if you have an iPad, you can buy Surviving the Zombie Apocalypse. And there's lots of zombies in it. I'm going to show you. Oh, you guys like zombies? Oh, I love zombies. Oh, zombies are great. They're one of the best monsters because sometimes they can be sneaky and sneak up slowly on you, or sometimes they can be really fast. Sometimes in the grown-up movies they go rah, and they're just fun monsters. And so I'm going to show you what I draw. And this is a piece. It's in a plastic to protect it, but this is a piece of illustration board. Book illustrators use this. It's just like the board I put in some of your packets. So if you got a big board, it's in the packet, and you can use that board tonight or paper, whatever you'd like. Or if you want to practice on the paper, yep, that's it. So if you want to use paper, that's fine. If you want to use a board, that's fine too. That's good. And so I use illustration board. I love it. And at first I draw with a pencil. And yep, that's right. That's right. So if you want to draw on that, great. If not, you can practice on the paper and then draw another zombie on your.
Is that what we're going to be drawing?
Yeah, you could draw this guy. You're going to make up your own zombie. My son plays lacrosse, if you like the sport lacrosse. And so I drew my son as a zombie, and you can see his bones are sticking out. Oh my gosh, I love that. And his eyeballs, one is kind of open and one kind of closed. I like that. And then these are zombies from my book. So I have a zombie without a shirt on. You can see he's really skinny and he's reaching out his hand. And here's a girl zombie. She likes her nails. I'm trying to get it so that the reflection of the light isn't in there, but she's a fancy zombie. She's got high heels on. She's a lot of fun. And then here is a businessman zombie. As you can see, all of my zombies have ripped clothes, and they're kind of staring off into space. And then I have a football zombie here. So here's a boy, football zombie. There he is. His leg is dragging behind him. Zombies don't know how to tie shoes, so sometimes when their shoe falls off, they can't put it back on because it fell off, the poor zombie. I have here a zombie cheerleader. Oh, ladies, I don't think we would want to cheer with her. She'd eat our brains. But she's still holding on to her pom-poms. And then this is me as a zombie. So here I am at my artist desk, and I'm painting, and I only have one hand. The bones are sticking out of my hand. So let's all start together. I'm going to draw two at once. And you guys you can kind of pick a style. I'm going to do different styles. I would start at the very top of your paper tonight with me because our zombie needs to fit in. So the size of the head, you kind of have to estimate as an artist where the feet are going to go. That's one thing to keep in mind.
Zombie.
You like the football zombie? All right. So I will draw, how about a football zombie and a girl zombie? That sounds like
There's a girl zombie. Can we draw a cheerleader?
A cheerleader zombie for the girl. Perfect. A football zombie and a cheerleader zombie.
On the bottom of my football zombie painting on my draw football.
That's a great idea. I love it. Or we could draw pom-poms or hot dogs. Wait a second. I don't know if football players eat hot dogs. We'll see. We'll see. All right, guys. So here we go.
Does it have to be up and down?
It should be up and down.
Can we make a teenager zombie?
We can. You can make any zombie you want. Yep, up and down. Okay, and you don't have to draw what I'm drawing. I'm just going to give you an idea. And if you, instead of a smiling zombie, if you want a frowning zombie, you're the artist. That's what's so great about drawing. So here we go. Now, I'm going to draw in blue because I think it's going to show up really well on my board. I want you to see. Normally, I would be drawing with a pencil on my paper. Make sure that your pencil's sharp and you have your eraser. Everybody show me your pencils. All right, you got your pencils, guys? Nice, nice, excellent. All right, so when I draw my zombie eyes, I'm going to hold up our cheerleader zombie to the camera so you guys can see. I love drawing different shaped eyes, ovals and circles. This is going to be gross. It's going to be so great. So leave a little room at the top of your paper, and I want you to draw a circle and an oval. These are going to be two eyes. Okay, at the top. See how my eyes are? This is going to be for my football zombie, and this is going to be for my cheerleader zombie. All right. Yep, you can see both of them. Excellent, excellent. I see. Very good, guys. Oh, I like it. I like it. Okay. Papers down. We will do a check after we draw the whole face. Okay. So now I want you to draw a dot in the middle of the eyes. Now, I like my zombies because they're very confused monsters. They're kind of goofy-eyed. So you can draw an eyeball looking to the left and an eyeball looking up to the right, or wherever you want to draw, because the more confused they look, the more they're going to have a harder time finding you to eat your brains. Yes. Excellent work. Good job, Valerie. All right. And maybe on one, I'm going to draw a circle around the circle just to kind of shake things up, to add a pupil or whatever, because you want the eyes like really spooky. Excellent, Shaden. Very good. Okay. Papers down. We'll check in a second. All right. Now, the other thing about the eyes is that zombies, they're very tired, and you can see the under of their eyes. It's all shaded in. So I want you to draw a shadow and colored in right under the eyes. This will make the skin look really loose on the zombie. Oh, Give him bags under his eyes. Excellent. Excellent. All right, so my eyes, yes. Yep, Logan and Savannah, very good. We'll check in a second. We'll check in a second. Now, the zombie noses, did you know that we've got holes? If you press on your nose, you've got a hole inside there that goes through the pipe down to your lungs. It goes, the air goes in and out. But if you're a zombie, all this fleshy part is gone on the nose. Okay, so all you can see is the holes. And the holes are shaped like teardrops. So I'm going to draw 2 teardrops. And these are the zombie nose holes. If you draw a regular person nose, it doesn't quite look like a zombie. So I got to draw 2 teardrops. And I will show you on my cheerleader zombie here. I'm going to take off the protective layer so it won't be so shiny. There's my cheerleader nose. Yep, excellent, excellent. Oh, nice. You guys are doing great. We'll check in a second. We'll check in a second. Papers down, papers down. Okay, so now let's draw some bags under the eyes. We need some lines. Oh, such a tired zombie. So I'm just going to do a nice like smiley face line right here under the eye. Maybe I'll make 1 or 2 just so that it really looks like the skin is sagging. Now again, you don't have to do 2 zombies. I'm drawing 2 zombies. Just 1 is fine. So you kind of pick the style. Now, I want you guys to show me what a zombie mouth looks like with your own mouths. Show me a zombie. Yeah, it's kind of open. You're like brains. Everybody say brains. Brains. Yep, yep, brains. So it's kind of a wiggle mouth. So I'm going to do a wiggle smiley mouth on this guy. Wiggle, wiggle. Oh, yeah. And then maybe an open, wiggly kind of, oh, open mouth. Because you want, Yeah, very nice, guys. Excellent work. That looks great, Valerie. All right, everybody show, you're so excited to show me your faces. I'm so excited to see them. Everybody hold up your faces to the camera. Oh, wow. Oh, you're scaring me already. This is awesome. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Good job. Now for the teeth. Yep, excellent. Now, with the teeth, you can have a nice zombie teeth. Let me see if my black is working again. So you could draw, nope, the pumpkin tooth line, which looks like this, guys. So the pumpkin tooth line, and let me find my eraser because I don't want my pumpkin tooth under my zombies. So I'm going to draw my pumpkin tooth line here and give him some nice teeth. Or you could do sharp teeth if you want, but that's a little scary. So maybe I'm going to just stick with the squares, draw some teeth. And then I want you guys to take a little time. Oh, great. Yes. Take a little time and color in the mouth, just on the inside. Very good. Excellent work. Nice. Yeah, we're looking at some good zombies. Color in that mouth. Ooh, very good. That's, oh, those are so scary. Oh, yes. I've got a whole bunch of kids drawing 2 zombies at once. That's nice. All right, now for the skin around the head. We're going to draw the heads, guys. It's head time. Start your line close to the eyeball and then bring your line around where you think the face is, like a big letter U. So I'm going to come around here. I'm going to go give him a little cheek, give him a little chin, and come back up. And on this one, I'll give a little cheek, This is going to be my cheerleader. Little chin right there. Excellent. So go around the head. Very good. Yep. Oh, I saw somebody starting an ear. If you're ready for ears, it's ear time. It's ear time. So draw 2 ears. Two ears. All right, and before the hair, because hair is important and fun. Yes, excellent work. Let's draw the necks. Now, we all have fleshy necks, okay? But our zombie, he's lost a little weight since being in the undead. So we're gonna give him an kind of a squiggly neck. Let me see if I can find a good example of a zombie neck here. Okay, this is a good one. This is from my book, because zombies like hot sauce with their brains. Okay, yeah, he's a zombie. So let's give,
Silly.
yeah, kind of silly. And so let's give her a neck, and we can give him a long neck. Excellent. And if you want ear holes, I just realized I want some ear holes on this guy, because that's where we stick the Q-tips. There we go. Some nice ear holes. Now, it's time for the hair. Okay. You get to decide what style. Ooh, so scary. This is awesome. Oh, a hat. I would have never thought of that. All right. So since he's my football zombie, he just took his football hat off, and he's got some crazy hair. Remember to put hair over the ears, guys. That's a trick. If you want your hair to look good as an artist, draw hair above the ears. Go all the way down to the top of the ear, and then eyebrows. Because eyebrows are hair. It's okay. Now, for those of you waiting for me to do the girl zombie, I'm going to girl zombie it up. I'm going to have her hair in braids like mine. I got a part right here. You can see my part. And then I have my signature braids. So I'm going to just kind of draw the part right now. And then drawing braids is a lot of fun because it's the letter X. And I'm just going to draw X, 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 and kind of just do it until I get the kind of braid I want. And then this braid is going to come up. X, X, X. If I were drawing this in pencil, any lines that I don't like, I can erase later. I'm going to give her some kind of cute hair. Oh, she's going to cheer for the zombie. Few little lines. Oh, yeah, here we go. Looking good. Ooh, you put a helmet. Yep. Oh, I like those. Wow. Are you sure you guys aren't professional artists?
Mine's a night zombie.
Oh, cool. I like that. Excellent. All right. Now let's start. Yep. I saw. Okay. Okay. Now let's put the torso and the hands on, and that goes with the shirt. Now on where did my cheerleader zombie go? Whew, there she is. So cheerleader shirts are like a V-neck, and they got these cute little arm sleeves tops. And you know what? When I'm doing research as an artist, if I say I want to draw a cheerleader zombie, I'll look up cheerleaders sometimes on the internet or go find my books so I can really kind of look and know. Sometimes we just draw from your head. It's okay. But if you want to be spectacular, do a little research and look up things. Okay, so she has a V-neck shirt. So I'm going to draw the letter V. And if you guys just want to draw a regular t-shirt on her, that's fine. But mine's going to be a cheerleader zombie. And then a little shoulder. And that is my dog Tulip. She's the little dog. I'm just playing. She's a great big dog. All right. And then we have the shirt top, which is just a rectangle. And now for the zombie arms. Okay, I'll let you guys draw. Keep drawing. And you know what? I think on him, I'm going to draw his shirt too, because we're going to draw him at the same time. So he's going to wear his jersey, except his jersey is going to have big shoulder pads because he's a football player. So I'm just going to erase my line here a little bit. Give him kind of a more square t-shirt shape. And break everything down into shapes. If you guys don't know how to draw a shirt, think what shape is the shirt. Now I drew that so I could figure out where their arms go. Nice. Oh yeah, that's awesome. That's great. Okay. Now let's talk about arms.
Can we color?
Yeah, you can. We'll color it after. We'll color after. But if you like coloring right now, that's fine. If you want to color the shirt. Now, I want everybody to feel your arm. Can you feel the bone in the top of your arm? Can you feel where that bone is? Did you know you have one bone from your shoulder to your elbow? All right. There's one bone in there. So on my cheerleader, I'm going to draw a bone. It's going to be a long, she had an injury. And so it's going to be a lot, like a long line, 2 long lines for the bone in here. And then like the end of a dog bone. So 2 little bumps on the end. I'm looking where my camera is. I'll draw another bone right up here for this guy up at the top. So everybody can see. Because sometimes on zombies, their bones stick out. And I really like drawing where the bones stick out. Here's his flesh where it's around there. Okay, that's good. All right. Now on this side, I'm going to draw her regular fresh fleshy arm. So this is going to be a regular arm down to her elbow. Okay, regular arm down to her elbow. And then maybe I'll do a bony arm here with him. Poor guy. I'm looking at my arm. I'm like, okay, I need some more room. There we go. Now, when you're drawing the fleshy part of the underarm, it really kind of looks like a chicken leg. So it's fat on one side and then it tapers off and is thin on the other. So watch me draw kind of the chicken leg shape. It's going to be like a long, tall letter U and come around. And then there's the wrist for the hand. I'll draw another one over here so you guys can see. Long and fleshy for this arm. This is the underarm. I drew that too fat. Here we go. All right. That's wonderful. So, very nice, guys. All right. I'll give you a little time because that took us a lot of time. Upper arm and lower arm. Nice. Now, I'll teach you the secret about drawing hands. Drawing hands, sometimes we draw people with the hands behind the backs because we don't know how to draw hands. I'm going to teach you the secret to draw hands. I'll draw it on him first. All right, here we go, my artists. So when we draw hands, I want you to start off with looking at your palm. See my palm? And it's a square shape, isn't it? Okay, so I want you to draw the palm very lightly first. So we're going to draw the palm as a square. Okay. Is he saying? He's saying hi. All right. So when I hold up my hand, if you look at the thumb goes right under here to where my wrist is, this big fatty part of my thumb. So I'm going to start my thumb right here and draw it out. And if I erase this little line, there we go. There's my thumb. All right, now I have 4 fingers. Okay, and if I look at the fingers, the middle finger is the tallest. My pointy finger is next to it. My ring finger is next to it, and my pinky is the smallest. So if I look at my fingers, I can measure that this first finger is kind of medium. The middle finger is taller. The ring finger lines up with the first finger. And the pinky finger is little. Wow, that's not such a bad hand. Not such a bad hand. I'll do it down here for you guys. So I have my thumb, my first finger, my second finger, and it took me a long time to get all right drawing fingers. It just takes practice. Nice. And she's going to be holding her pom-pom, so I'm going to draw a pom-pom here. Ooh.
Do you have to color it?
No, you don't have to color it. You're the artist.
No, do you have to color it on the meat, or like if you want to color it with you, do you stay on the meat, or if you want to color it yourself, can you leave the meat?
You can leave the meat. I like coloring, and that's a good question. All my zombies are green or purple or blue, because I think when you're drawing a monster, I'll show you a more darker green zombie. Here they are behind my main character. They're ready to eat his brains. There they are. He's like, oh, zombies again. And that way they're not too scary, because this is a kindergarten book. So I like kind of coloring them green. Now, I see some of you went ahead and are drawing legs and are ready to color. Go ahead and start coloring. Oh, that's awesome. You guys are the best. All right. And on his arm down here, I forgot his arm down here. I'm going to draw the 2 bones, because you have 2 bones in your lower arm. Oh, yeah. You guys are showing me some really great stuff. So if you drew 1 bone, you have 2 bones here. And I want you to draw 2 bones. Just add another bone. Okay. And then the hand, which is again is thumb, finger. You know what? I'm going to put his hand. You know, I'm just going to chop his hand off. He doesn't need another hand. He's a zombie. All right. So now you get to decide what they're wearing on the bottom. Now, a cheerleader skirt is kind of fluffy. So I'm going to kind of do a wavy line. Fluffy, wavy line.
Do we that 2-boned arm, do we leave that?
Yeah, you can leave that or put a hand on it. Let me switch her hand up. So if you want to see a 2-boned arm, you know, I shouldn't have erased her hand, but that's okay. We're on live TV, it's all right. A 2-boned arm would be the lower arm here, 1 arm, 2 arms, and then I would draw a regular hand. But it just depends on what kind of zombie you're drawing. So if you draw a lot of zombies, you can experiment with where you want the flesh to be. Like I want a little flesh on the wrist. And you can rip the flesh off wherever you want when you're drawing the zombies, because they're your monster. And you can give them fingernails and those little details, guys. Oh, that's the inside of the hand. So no fingernails on this side. So whatever little details you want, like if you wanted to give her a necklace, those little details are kind of fun. Or like ribbons in her hair, or give her a little hair pretty, little hair clip. Whatever you think your zombie needs, give it to your zombie, because you're like a fashion designer right now. You're a monster designer. You can give them tennis shoes. And that's what's fun about zombies, for the different themes.
We're basically an everything designer.
Yeah, you're basically an everything designer. Yeah. So on this guy, I'm going to give him football shorts, which are a little longer shorts. And shorts are like two rectangles that have a triangle in the middle. And the other thing about zombies is their clothes are always ripped. They don't have nice clothes. See, on my businessman zombie, he had a really bad day at the office. His jacket is all ripped up. Even his suitcase has a bite out of it.
If he tried going to the store, he wouldn't find anything that would work for him because it just get ripped.
That's right. Everything is ripped. So on this shirt, if you wanted to give your zombie a little ripped piece, it's just a nice zigzag line. So maybe my zombie, I'll erase a little bit right here. And I erase all the time, guys. And my shirt is a zigzag line. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. That looks pretty good. And maybe she's missing, somebody bit her. So maybe I'll erase a little bit and put a bite in her. I'm just going to make it a little darker to indicate it came down and in a little bit, add a little depth. Ooh. Oh, they're good and ugly. Oh yeah. I'm liking this. Now, on your top leg, you have one bone, just like in your top arm. But in the bottom legs, you have two bones in your bottom leg. So I'm going to draw a fleshy leg here. That's a little thicker. And then two bones sticking out of the bottom leg. So on her, same thing, maybe two bones on the bottom leg. And a fleshy leg here. Oh, good, you can see the bottom of my drawing. All right, I want to check your drawing. So when you're ready, hold up your drawing. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, you guys are creeping me out. Oh, you've got all kinds of bones and ripped clothes and oh, I love it. You could even make finger bones if you wanted. Oh, nice. I see shading with you guys. Where do you go to high school, y'all? How talented are you? I know some of you are in middle school and elementary school, but this is awesome. Oh my goodness. I got future artists here. Sydney Wallace, those are really good pom-poms. I saw the detail in those pom-poms. Those are very nice. Nice. Yes. All right. And now for the shoes and the feet. I'm going to lift my easel up a little bit so you guys can see me drawing the feet a little more clearly. And okay, easel. Oh, that's Rosie. My other dog. Okay, easel's not. My easel is not being good to me right now. All right, but you guys can see. Okay, so let's draw a shoe. And shoes sometimes very nice, Sydney. Oh, Rosie. There, we're drawing. Okay, so I'm going to draw a shoe on this guy. And a shoe is like an oval with a flat bottom. So I'm going to start right here. I'm going to give him a little ankle bone. And I'm going to draw an oval and make the bottom flat. Now, for my other foot, oh, wow, you colored it all in. Oh, that's great. Excellent work. Excellent work. Yep. You guys are drawing. Now, I just happen to have bare feet right now. And I have a heel and then the fleshy part of my foot and then my toes. All right. Y'all don't show me your feet. I don't want to see your feet. You have nice feet though. Okay. Now, I'm going to draw here on my football player my ankle right there. I'll stop so you guys can see. Just kind of a letter backwards C. If you wanted to draw barefoot, nice, nice. Very good, Adrian. And then,
My name's not Adrian. I'm cool. I'm using my dad's computer, so it says that.
got it. Got it. Thank you.
We tried it on my school computer and it just wouldn't work.
Just
It kept,
didn't work.
every time I tried joining, it just kicked me out.
Oh, well, it happens. So let's draw some toes. So I'm going to make the foot as long as I want, and then 5 toes. 1, just 5 little bumps. 4, and then your big toe is actually your biggest bump. And then back to the start. Yep. And so with your shoe, oh, I'm getting some color here. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. Y'all are ahead. I'm the one who's behind. You all, oh, that's wonderful. Now with your shoes, nice. You can be a Nike designer, right? You can draw shoelaces, the wiggle part of the bottom of the shoe. Remember, details matter. So I got my tongue and my laces coming out. Oh, this is a football shoe because he's going to be a football player. All right, and that's another thing we're going to talk about is the details that you put on your zombie. Like, what number should my zombie player be? First one to unmute. And oh, number 5? Is that what you guys are saying? Okay.
300.
300.
76. 23.
3,000.
76.
9,000.
Oh, you guys are the best. I hear a lot of 7s and a lot of 3s. So we'll do a 73. Okay. But you can put whatever number you like. And 7 is my favorite number. So I'm going to put a 73. And football players have bubble letters or block lettering. So if you don't know how to do block lettering, you just draw your letter and then make it doubled up. So 73. Nice. And I'm going to put a little collar on him. Excellent work. Oh, and she needs her shoes. So I'm going to quickly make her a little cheerleader shoe and give her a bare foot. But her foot is going to be pointed towards me. So instead of doing the bumps, I'm going to just draw circles for her toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a pinky. Look at it back. There we go. Not so bad. Oh, big zombie toenails, though. She can't get away with normal toenails. She's got zombies, and maybe a chunk out of her leg because she got bit. Ugh. Oh, that's gross. That's awesome. All right. Oh, yeah. You guys are great. Oh, man. Wow. Holes and rotten teeth and shoelaces all over. That's awesome. Now let's talk about coloring. I know you have, really awesome teachers in your schools. And your teachers, when you color, always have you kind of be careful on the edges. But here's the secret. When you color, try not to color back and forth. When you're coloring, little things can be back and forth. But if you color with ovals, yes, that's the secret. When you color with ovals, your coloring will be nice and even all the way around. I love coloring in ovals. This shape, I'm going to erase. So try a little color. Now you can color in with paint. And I watercolor paint my zombies. But when you're coloring in with ovals, little circles all around, it really evens out the color. It evens out the color. And I can get right up to the edge. If I have to do a straight line, I'll go around. And I love watercolor painting my zombie because you can get a lot of different colors in your mixing tray. You all know that the lid to your watercolor is your mixing tray. That's where you put your paint on and then add the water in there. But if you have crayons, yep, that top part.
Do I
Yeah.
leave because I want to color mine like later?
You can color yours later. You can color yours later if you're all done. We've certainly enjoyed you in class. And you can see some of my original zombies from my book at KickstART. So if you don't know where the gallery is, it's right next to the Civic Theater in downtown Farmington. We'd love to see you guys in there. If I'm in there, I'd love to draw you a little zombie. And I'll be there on May 29th, which is not next Saturday, but the Saturday after. You can stop in and I'll draw you a little zombie if I'm in there. But I have 2 original zombie paintings down there and from my book. And it's just always a lot of fun in the gallery. And I love being in the gallery
So can I leave?
because, pardon?
Can I leave?
You can leave. I'll see you later, dude. We had a lot of fun.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, Logan's giving me a thumbs up, I hear. And we love having kids in the gallery because there's so much to see. And I love seeing all the different kinds of art. And there's paintings and drawings and posters and all sorts of fun, neat things.
And this coming Saturday, Miss Molly, they have the opportunity, it's their last art class, and some of them are going to come and take their art class in person at the gallery. So that's a good time too to stop in or bring me some of your art to display in the gallery this summer. You can bring it down. So if you want to come down this Saturday for class, just have a grown-up send me an email.
That sounds like so much fun.
Right?
Yep. And when I was your guys' age, I used to draw on the back of sometimes my homework assignments. If I got done early and I was waiting around, I would draw all over my papers or keep an extra sketchbook. Now, Lillian and Jacob, I see you have a watercolor set. Can you hold up your watercolor set? Hold it up for everybody to see. You guys all have them? Nice. All right.
Why
Well,
don't you put red veins in the eyes?
you could. Oh yeah, you could. Oh yeah, and you did. Oh, Valerie. Woo. Oh, I'm scared. I'm gonna have zombie nightmares. You could work for Pixar. Oh, and a brain. Oh, that is awesome. Now I left out the blood and
Fell off.
oh yeah. Oh, his finger fell off.
Fell off.
Now, in my zombie book, I see that is extra gross and wonderful. In my zombie book, I didn't put a lot of blood because, you know, it's a children's book. But if you wanted to put some drool or ooze, yeah, monsters drool and ooze, and they have warts and bumps. Yeah, and skin conditions, you know. And all right, so let's talk about watercolor painting for a hot second. So I'll just pretend this is my watercolor brush. When you watercolor, this is my drinking water, so I'm not going to really dip in it, but you never tap, ladies and gentlemen, look at me. Don't tap your brush because it sprinkles water all over. You don't want that. So after you dip it, you wipe your brush, and then everybody look at me. So I teach this to the little people and to the big people when I teach, and you take your wet brush and on your paint, you say, tickle, 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 stop. All right, everybody say that with me. Just pretend you're painting. You go, tickle, 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 stop. And that'll give you the perfect amount of paint. So once you have the paint on your brush, you can take it and test it on your paint tray to make sure, like if you get a little extra paint, you put it in your little paint tray, and your mixing tray is really the inside of the lid. So that lid is your mixing tray where you mix all your paints together. Now, never smash and twist your brush. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, don't be a paint smasher. We tickle, 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 stop. Oh yeah, excellent work. And that's where you get your paint. And lots of water when you're using watercolor paint. Sometimes I'll dip my brush in the water and put a bunch of water on the mixing tray, and then tickle, 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 stop in the paint, and then add that to my mixing tray water. And then at the end, you can just wipe off the tray with a little paper towel, and you'll be all set. In fact, I don't think I have a paint tray near me, but I just love painting, and that's the best. Do any of you have questions for me about being an artist? Or go ahead, Valerie.
I actually really like to draw things. I can show you the elephants that I drew.
Yeah, I would love to see the elephants that you drew. I drew rhinoceroses for my zombie book.
Whoa!
I know. And I have a picture of a rhinoceros butt. Yep, I really do. And this is where I keep all my drawings in my little book here. Oh, let me find my rhinoceros butt. You never know. Oh, look at that cute elephant. That.
I also drew 3 cat eyes.
Oh, okay. Well, eyes are a great thing to learn how to draw well. All right, here is my, oh, very nice. Here is my rhinoceros butt.
I made a monarch butterfly.
A monarch butterfly. Did you make that in school?
Yeah. You
Yeah,
like its face?
I
Okay.
do. Oh, yep. It looks like a very nice, I bet if, yeah. I bet we could draw zombie butterflies next time. That would be fun.
Cool. I always make
Because I'm into zombies.
And it's where you make a circle, make a curved line at like the edge of the circle, diagonal up on both sides, color that in with black, and sometimes I add a little color line around the black part to make pupils. I mean,
Black?
like, sometimes I do that with some of my animals.
Black?
I like animals.
Black pops things out. So if
Yes,
you need
it
something
does.
to kind of pop something. And when I'm drawing, let me show you some of my fancy artist pens. I use the Micron. These are artist pens, and they have little numbers on it. And you can find these pens online or at Michael's, or these are fancy artist pens. And they have a really nice tip you can see, and they make a beautiful line. But you know what? Yep, sometimes we just draw with what we've got as artists. Sometimes I draw in the dirt or in sand. And
To have 2 sides. It has this side.
oh yeah, the Sharpie, the fat side and the thin side.
It's called the fine and the ultra fine. This is
Wow.
fine, ultra fine.
Yeah, I like those ultra fine. Oh, is Alina, I really like your zombie. Oh, he's awesome. Oh, look at that. David has painted his zombie shirt. That's awesome. Maybe a football. We talked about footballs. I forgot a football for my guy. Lillian and Jacob are doing great. So I think I need to have him. He can hold a football because he's a football zombie. Footballs are the shapes of eyes. I color my football. Excellent. And you don't have to finish coloring tonight with me. You can keep working, because sometimes with my paintings, it takes me up to 30 hours to do one painting. It does. It takes me a lot of time. And with watercolor, oh, Sydney, I really love her pink cheerleader outfit. That's awesome. And so sometimes with watercolor, you have to let it dry first. You can blow on it or just walk away and pick up your dirty clothes in the bathroom, like mom told you to. And then, you know, when you come back, then it'll be dry. Yeah. Oh, don't forget, guys, tickle, 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 stop when you're painting. That'll give you the perfect amount. Oh, yeah.
I added a jump rope because I'm really good at jump roping.
You are.
Yeah,
I think everybody should spend time jump roping all day.
I did. I think 100 jump ropes in only a couple minutes.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm really good at jump roping.
Wow. Miss Lindsay, you and I should jump rope next time we see each other.
We should, out front at the gallery.
I think so. I think so. What's your favorite part of the gallery and hanging out with artists at the gallery, Miss Lindsay?
My favorite part of the gallery is spending time with my friends at the gallery, no matter what we're doing there.
That's awesome.
I like to see smiling faces, even though right now we're all behind masks. That's still my favorite part.
Yeah. That is.
Is there anywhere else around town that we might see your art?
Anywhere else around town? Yes. I have paintings at the new Hawk, our new community center. So if you go to the Hawk, the Harrison Hawk, where they have the new swimming pool and all the new classes, I have 3 paintings there that you'll be able to see. I have a big angler fish. His name is Gargamel, you know, from Finding Nemo, the fish with the big long teeth and the lantern on him. I painted one of those, and he's going to be by the swimming pool. And then I have an octopus. His name is Happy Dance. He'll probably be at the gallery this weekend still. He's going to go over to the Hawk. And then I have a turtle, and the turtle will be there. So my
zombies drooling. This whole blue.
Oh, that's a great line of drool. And I see Logan's. Yep, it's wet. Yep, be careful when you hold up a wet piece of art. That's awesome. Even if it drips, it's a zombie. That's another thing why I love zombies, is because if you may mess up with the line, oh, look at that beautiful green zombie. Oh, she is awesome. Yep.
How
Maddie,
many zombies do you think you have made in your life?
Probably over 200 zombies. Wow. Logan, Savannah, you did great. For my book, I had to draw about 150 different zombies for my book.
Wow.
I did a choker to mine.
A little choker. I have a little choker on too tonight. Yeah.
Does every zombie that you draw come out the way that you would have imagined, or do they sometimes change along the way?
Oh no, they sometimes change along the way. That's great, Lillian, Jacob. I see. When you guys hold it up, I am seeing if I'm not saying anything. Sometimes when I'm drawing, I make a mistake, and then instead of erasing it or scribbling over it, I just take a deep breath and I try to imagine how my mistake can turn into something positive. So sometimes if I made an arm too short, well, maybe there's a handbag in front of it. Yes, Valerie, what's your question?
I actually have water here because my mom thought I might need watercolors.
Oh.
And I also have this brush. So I get the brush in the water and put it on the roll. And kind of spreaded some more of the drool.
Oh, I like that. That's the wet on wet technique. That is awesome. Yeah. Wow, you guys. That is wonderful. I think we have about 4 minutes left, y'all. Oh, I like your zombies very much. I'm so happy they all turned out. That is wonderful. I see Sydney. I like her little pom-pom hairdo.
Bye.
Yep. All right, guys. If you're all ready and you have your zombies, it has been my very good pleasure on teaching you how to draw zombies with me. And if I could give you one piece of advice, draw and 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 draw, and then draw some more. And then draw and draw. And then by then all your friends will be like, wow, your drawings are awesome. Yeah.
Thank you for doing this.
You're welcome. Well, it is my pleasure. My pleasure. Yes, Valerie?
I actually have a whole journal of my pictures.
Oh, that's wonderful. You'll have to bring them to the art gallery and show them to me. Just show me one because we're leaving now.
I have this bunny.
Oh, I like the bunny.
Goodbye.
I like the flowers. Bye, Sydney. Bye, Lillian and Jacob.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Miss Molly.